After defeating the Blood Queen, jump down the hole and backtrack to the spire. Hold left once again as we make our way to Valithria Dreamwalker. The trash along the way is nothing special. The Dreamwalker Encounter requires you to heal Valithria to full health. Obviously having a healing spec would make this a lot easier, but I want to do the complete run in my Retribution spec. For my talents I use Long Arm of the Law, Fist of Justice, Selfless Healer, Unbreakable Spirit, Divine Purpose and Execution Sentence. Fist of Justice to stun some of the adds, Selfless Healer since it increases the healing down a Flash of Light and it makes a spell instant. Divine Purpose will give you free holy power when it procs, and it can even proc from a proc, which is brilliant for healing. Unbreakable Spirit is to mainly reduce the cooldown of Lay on Hands, and it works great in combination with Divine Purpose. And Execution Sentence is a great healing over time. I changed one of my glyphs to Glyph of the Battle Healer, since we're going to fight with Seal of Insight on, and this will give a little bit of AoE healing to the dragon. And finally, as my buffs, I used Flask of the Warm Sun, Braised Turtle, Blessing of Might, Drumlins of Forgotten Kings and Seal of Insight. Different kinds of adds will spawn to make it harder to heal the dragon. Blazing Skeleton will use Lay Waste, and this is an uninterruptible spell. You can't stun him, so he needs to die as soon as possible. Risen Archmage will cast Frost Volley, but he can be interrupted and stunned. He will also place a column of frost under you, which will throw you into the air after 2 seconds. Suppressors won't attack you, instead they cast a debuff on the dragon, which reduces healing received by 10% for every suppressor that is casting it. They will always spawn in a group of 4, but it's split up between left and right. Blistering Zombies die fast, but they will explode on death, which deals nature damage to anyone within 15 yards. Try to pull them away from the dragon before you kill them. And finally, Gluttonous Abominations, who aren't a huge problem, but they can daze you and worms will come out of their corpse.
Much longer. You must heal my wounds.
Like I said, you win this encounter by healing the dragon, so use every holy power and flash of light proc that you can to heal her. Use judgment as much as possible, and you can use the adds to create holy power. Lay on Hands will heal for a ton of health, especially if you combine it with Avenging Wrath. I use Hammer of the Righteous instead of Crusader Strike, since the adds mostly come in packs and they die very fast. Try to use every bit of holy power for healing instead of DPSing, unless there is a risk of the dragon receiving a lot of damage. You have around 7 minutes to get it to full health, after that the adds will start to overwhelm you.
returning. Press on, heroes!
Valithria, her achievement is called Portal Junkie and it's impossible to solo. The criteria is that you enter every portal that she spawns and this will take at least 4 people to do. The encounter will reset when you enter a portal if no one is left on the outside.
I am renewed! Isara grants me the favor to lay these foul creatures to rest!
That's all the info I have for the healing fight with Valithria Dreamwalker. Click here to see the next video, and until next time guys, see ya!